The Shadows of Blackwood Academy, Part 1. The New Beginning. Ethan Harper wasn't a bad kid, but he just had a way of getting into trouble. At Crestview High, he led his group of friends in causing chaos. They played pranks on teachers, broke school rules, and made every day more exciting. But Ethan's jokes often went too far. The last straw came when Ethan slapped Mr. Grubbs, their chubby history teacher, and woke him up during class. The man had been snoring loudly, and Ethan thought it was funny. The whole class laughed, but Mr. Grubbs was furious, and so was the principal. By the end of the day, Ethan was expelled. His parents were disappointed and angry. "You need discipline," his dad said. "We're sending you to Blackwood Academy. It's your last chance." Ethan didn't argue. He just packed his bag, ready for whatever came next. When Ethan arrived at Blackwood Academy, he immediately felt uneasy. The school was huge and creepy, with tall towers and old stone walls covered in vines. It looked more like a haunted castle than a school. "This place is weird," Ethan muttered to himself as he got out of the car. His dad gave him a serious look. "Behave, Ethan. Don't mess this up." Ethan grabbed his bag and walked through the iron gates. The students he passed were quiet and avoided looking at him. The whole place felt cold and strange. Inside, Ethan was taken to the principal's office. Principal Aldridge sat behind a giant wooden desk, looking at Ethan with sharp, icy blue eyes. He was tall, thin, and very serious. "Mr. Harper," Aldridge said in a cold voice, "I've read your record. You seem like a troublemaker." Ethan smirked. "You could say that." Aldridge didn't smile. "This school has strict rules. Break them, and you'll regret it. Do you understand?" "Yeah, sure," Ethan said casually, though he was already planning to test the limits. On Aldridge's desk, Ethan noticed a strange black book with weird symbols on the cover. When Aldridge saw him looking, he quickly put the book away. "Mind your own business," Aldridge said sharply. Ethan's dorm room was small and plain. His roommate Sam was a nervous-looking kid with messy hair and glasses. "You're the new guy, huh?" Sam asked quietly. "Yep," Ethan said, throwing his bag on the bed. Sam glanced around nervously. "This school is different. Just don't break the rules. And whatever you do, stay away from Principal Aldridge. He's not normal." Ethan laughed. "Not normal? What's that supposed to mean?" Sam didn't laugh. "You'll see," he said before climbing into bed and pulling the covers over his head. That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. The room was too quiet, and the shadows on the walls looked like they were moving. Around midnight, he heard footsteps and whispering in the hallway. Curious, he got out of bed and opened the door. The hallway was dark, except for a faint glow coming from a classroom down the hall. Quietly, Ethan walked toward the light. Peeking inside, he saw Principal Aldridge standing in the middle of the room, surrounded by candles in a strange pattern. He was holding the black book Ethan had seen earlier, reading from it in a deep, scary voice. The air around Aldridge seemed to shimmer, and for a second, Ethan thought he saw something dark and shadowy moving in the room. Suddenly, Aldridge stopped reading and looked toward the door. "Who's there?" he demanded. Ethan froze. Aldridge stepped forward, his eyes cold and sharp. "Go back to your room, Harper, now." Ethan didn't need to be told twice. He ran back to his dorm, heart pounding. As he lay in bed, he couldn't stop thinking about what he'd seen. Aldridge wasn't just a strict principal. He was hiding something dark and dangerous. Blackwood Academy wasn't just a school. It was a place full of secrets, and Ethan knew he had to uncover them. To be continued. Please like and subscribe to this channel for episode 2.